Hello, everybody. Um, my name is Parasailer. I recently wanted to make this bank video. So I'm a bit of a skiller Iron Man, so my account's been, skiller focused for the last couple years, and I recently finished every single skilling goal that I had. So 99s in pretty much all the non-combat stats. And I guess one thing that's unique about this account is I didn't really do any PVM, or haven't yet. So no Zulrah, no Barrows, no Chambers, none of that really. It's all sort of done the traditional way. And I guess some people are interested in seeing what the bank of an account like this would look like, so I thought I'd showcase it. So without further ado, let's head to the Max Guild. Sorry about my inventory. So I've been on mobile fishing eels recently, just AFKing. But actually, let me put away a few items first so we could see them in the bank. Cool. All right. So the total bank value is 920 mil. That's pretty good. Just under bill from skilling. As I said, no real PVM on this account. Yeah, pretty good. So let's start with the first tab. My first tab is the general tab. So here's where we have, currencies, some runes, some skilling stuff. So over here, here we have currencies and some runes, some general skilling stuff, farming, outfit, birdhouse run stuff. Some diary items. Don't quite have the diary cape, still missing the Calify Queen head and the full set of arrows, but other than that, everything else is pretty much done. I mostly did maple birdhouses. I think I caught like 10k redwoods for after I finished 1.5 tick but I used about 2,000, so that's maybe 500 birdhouse runs. It's like 5.5k nests or something, and the others all came from maples, really. But yeah, I'll do these other 2,000 runs maybe post max. No real plans to do post 99 hunter right now. Cool. These runes mostly rune crafted these. Everything else I bought really. Probably gonna spend all this cash on death runes and chaos runes. Mostly death runes for barraging Slayer. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right. That's pretty much the first tab. There's nothing really underneath that, just some clues that I have. All right. The second tab, it's not very exciting. It's my very newbie gear tab. So, as I said, no PVM. There's no Cerberus upgrades. No Zulrah, so there's no blowpipe in here. No Magic Fang, just regular Trident of the Seas. No Chambers, so no fun magic gear. No fun, I don't know, DHCB or anything. No God Wars, so as you can see, I have Bandos Robe Top, Bandos Robe Legs, Bandos Vestments, Bandos D-Hide, but no Bandos Chestplate, no Tassets. So that'll be fun to upgrade, I think. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's the normal stuff, the Zenites, some cool rings, I guess. Fire Cape, obviously the two best in slots for these two cape slots. Some spec weapons. Usual stuff. Obviously, I don't use a regen for melee. This is just a placeholder for ferocious gloves when I get them eventually, and gotta have the bank look neat. So like melee, range, magic, sort of. I don't have an occult yet. That's definitely my first priority for 2021. Well, actually, my first priority in 2021 is just gonna be improve all of this. I'm done with skilling for sure. So yeah, it'll be fun improving all of this. And oh, I forgot I had this down here. This is just for Slayer, I think, really. I guess it's for Nightmare Zone. This is for Serb. It's actually better than Hosta with my stats. Shamans, I think. Ice Trolls. And then Serb also, DPS gear. Otherwise, just use Prayer. Cool. So that brings us to tab 3. So tab 3 is my food, potions, ammo, sort of supplies for PVM tab. I guess let's go ahead and add this here. Um, yeah, so this is going to be a very fun tab to play with in 2021. I'm very proud of this tab. Basically, the bulk of the grinds that I did this year went into building this tab from scratch. This is completely empty at the beginning of the year. I was like a low-level noob, like 1800 or something. I don't even remember, but it was pretty bad. I didn't have anything except maybe this trident at the beginning of the year. So yeah, this whole year went into building this tab out. So at the top here we have some food. So these anglers I did fish on mobile, some AFKing. These are from Vorkath. Got a few of these from Wildy. These two are from Kraken. Don't really fish these. I did not fish these. These are from gem mining with the Tia Deshe method. So I cooked all of these for, and these I guess for 99 cooking. So that was pretty efficient. These are from Vorkath grapes, I think. So I guess yeah, I also did these, and then these from Clues. Overall, I think this should last for PVM. Really, this stuff is going to last for everything, and you can convert these into these with Zora Vorkath. It's not a big deal. Potions. So underneath that, here we have some potions. I guess we'll start with the big ones. So 1k super combats and some divines. 2.2k ranging potions, some divines. I can just make more whenever I need to. Those are the big ones for PVM. These are going to be pretty huge, but also I guess it's worth noting, 6k brews, 4k restores. These are going to be huge for chambers, for Arma and Ziliana, I guess. Not really Ziliana, you can flick everything, but Arma definitely, and chambers for sure. So yeah, these will be pretty big. Staminas, yeah, it's going to be huge for chambers. I wanted to get this all done with so I could just go to chambers and enjoy for a year, and it looks like I should be set. And even if I'm not, I can make more. I have some marks that I'll show later. Uh, these are for Vorkath and Zora, no big deal. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't point out this. Oh yeah, the big kahuna, the prayer potions. Yeah, 15,000 prayer potions. This is gonna be really handy. I one tick flicked most of my Slayer up until this point, so just a reminder, I have 91 Slayer, so I'm missing out on a Serb task or something right now. But yeah, 15k prayer potions. I'm just gonna camp Piety for the rest of the time, camp overheads, no flicking, just chill. So it's gonna be really nice making use of this for PVM. And yeah, I mean you make a lot of good potions for 99 herb lore. Some downside is you do make some useless ones, like I think it's like 10k Irrit leaves and a bunch of magic potions, Lantidimes. You're never gonna use those. It really sucks. It's weird that you get like pretty much the same ratio of these Quorms and Catentines, but for some reason you just get way too many Irrit leaves or Irrit seeds from farming contracts. Definitely sucks. Alright, so on the right side here, so I guess on the left side here is like all these like food and potions consumables, and the right side here is like this ammo ranged, I don't know, I guess it didn't really fit anywhere else because for magic you use the runes, for melee you just use the weapons, and then for ranged I guess I wanted to put it here. So yeah, we have some some arrows, some bolts and such. Yeah, I mean some of this dragon stuff is from Vorkath. I think these darts are from the I think they're from mining, blast mine and stuff. These should easily last through PVM. I have no plans to really downgrade from Addy to Mithril. I only did this for 99 fletching, otherwise these should have definitely been plate bodies. I was just too lazy to do broad arrows. I did some though. These, I might downgrade to these for Shamans and Hydra, just because you can, and it's basically no difference, but otherwise these are just going to be used for tagging for Barrage when I run out of these steel darts from early game. Rune darts didn't really do this. I made these into Alks for maxing. It was totally worth it. And then these, I'll need to make a bunch more with the Sebe gravestone method, I guess. This I'm pretty excited for. I don't have anything from Zora yet, but I'm probably going to stop fishing these soon, just enjoy the holidays. And, having a 100k stack when you decide to do Zora is always a nice thing. Some chins, going to use these at Kriara. Some cannonballs, AFK'd these on mobile. It's going to be pretty nice for Smoke Devil tasks, like 170k XP an hour if you're good, which I'm not. Alright. The rest of the tab is not that exciting. Some junk. I guess these are nice. And then just, 3-dose placeholders. Nothing really fancy over here. Okay. So that brings us to tab 4. So this tab is my tools tab. And I guess you could say sacks for skilling. And some teleports for clues. It's nothing really crazy here. Some dragon tools, some other, glass blowing. Nobody even uses these. Let's be real. Just do knife log for your skilling. And then, some various bags, I guess. Looting bag, whatever, for buildy green dragons. Some cool rings. These are nice for Slayer. Yeah, I mean, just stuff that you'd use for clue scrolls, basically. And I guess stuff you get from clue scrolls. These are for barrows. It'll be nice. I went pretty dry on these, actually, for how much sepulchre I did. I'm not Sebe, no plans to do 2-tick dark crabs, but these are always there from Wildy Slayer. Okay. Tab 5. So tab 5 is my herblore and farming tab. This tab used to be like, bursting to the seam, used to be really full. But I exhausted most of the Slayer seeds, contract seeds on 99 Herblore. So I have 1,700 contracts done, I think, something like that. And yeah, I pretty much used everything to finish 99 Herblore. Obviously, I could have gone well over that. I think this is like 5,000 or even more if I do Catherby only. It's like 6,000 probably. Toadflax plus another one set here, which rip all nests could get more. But yeah, I mean that's a ton of XP there. I just was too lazy to plant all this Toadflax, given how much birdhouses you have to do to keep up with it. And screw that. Yeah, but overall, this tab it'll be fun building this tab back up with PVM. Yeah, so this is all gone. On the right side, we have, I guess, a bunch of farming stuff. So this is like stuff I farmed before I realized that paying for trees and stuff is useless. Resurrect crops is really OP. So rip all these watermelons. Although I think I farmed these for compost before Farming Guild came out and before Snape Grass seeds came out. It's like it was like nice to keep farming these back in those days. But yeah, now it's dead content. I should probably just drop these. Never know, Jagex will probably add some watermelon pie that's OP as hell sometime in the future, so can't really drop items like this. I think I used up all my coconuts that I got from who knows where, but yeah, good thing we don't have to make weapon poison plus plus anymore. Secondaries, I think I collected about 10k of each of these. Maybe not 10k wines, I probably did 5k wines because I was lazy. But yeah, 10k of all of the basic ones for sure. And I think I did even 20k Snape Grass, yeah. I eventually ran out of everything for 99 Herblore, but PVM will restock a lot of these, and particularly wines, which I'm really excited about, because screw telegrabbing those. That is some of the worst content there is. Yeah, no, thank you. Not for me. I guess I'm out of Emlace, but I have more than enough Marks of Grace to make more, so yeah, just one left here as a placeholder. And down here we have some tree seeds. So these are just the common tree seeds that you get from random PVM like Zulrah and Tob. I keep these in my bank because, going to your guild every time is pretty annoying. And then down here are just some nests that you'd get from Kingdom and Birdhouse runs. I think these are only from Kingdom, but these two are from Birdhouse runs. I don't actually open them up. I just do them eventually at the end whenever I need to, make a collection. Okay. So that brings us to our skilling tabs. The next two tabs are both going to be skilling tabs. So this tab, you could say this is like part one. This is the smithing tab, plus crafting, plus construction. And these are all pretty much supplies that you'd get from PVM, minus maybe these three. These are for Hallowed Sepulchre. I just included them here because, they fit nicely here. But all the rest of the stuff, excluding these also, I guess, are all from PVM, really. And, I have some nice items here. It's pretty empty. But I'm really hoping that after Vorkath and especially Chambers, this tab's going to really blow up. These gems, I think they're from Gem Knights. I have way too much thieving experience and still no pet. Sag. These are from 99 Smithing, UM Gold Method. And then, yeah, rip all these darts. But, yeah, I mean, this tab is nice. Gonna probably trade these in for Karambons if I ever run out. Otherwise, they're nice for Slayer, so I'll keep them here. Alright, so then here we are with Skilling tab part 2. So this tab is, prayer, cooking, and crafting, I guess, again, and some fletching, maybe. Cooking again down here. Rune crafting, yeah, I used all my pure essence, don't have any more. Probably gonna do day out if I ever want to go back. But yeah, it's just general stuff over here, some junk down here. I'll probably put Laron's keys if I ever do that down here, and also Brimstone keys down here. This tab's definitely going to blow up during Slayer. Probably Hydra is going to give a good amount of this stuff. Vorkath is going to give like everything. Vorkath's so good for general Iron Man. Highly recommend doing it. Yeah, I mean, if you're wondering why I split these up into two tabs, it's sort of I always play in fixed mode, so having these so-called one-screen tabs are really nice, where, this fits on a screen, I can see everything here, I can take out whatever I want. Same thing for this one, and same thing for most of them, like, sure, nests, but I don't care about those. Skilling tabs, I mean, I don't really care about this stuff at the bottom. This is designed very cleverly to fit in one screen with all the junk after that. Same thing with this one. I guess this is for Slayer, and then same thing for this one. So yeah, it's just artifact of playing in fixed mode. I prefer to have these, and I have a free tab, so why not? Okay. That brings us to the last two tabs, so they're pretty useless. We'll start with this one. This one is the generic clues tab, so, just clue items, I guess, and some random trophy items that I'll never use. Most of my actual clue uniques are in my POH. These are just like, the master clue steps, like incomplete stashes. So, I don't have certain items that I need. Like, I don't have a Zamorak full helm, for example, to put with the Shadow Sword. Um, and then there are some, like, useless trophy items like this and this, and whatever, that I'll never use. Well, I guess this is nice for Corp, but I'll never use some of these items. So they're just there. Can't really store them anywhere. So, yeah, pretty useless. Uh, Oh, if you're wondering where the other clue items are, I have all the beginner to elite stashes built, so they're not here. And this is from VM. I did a bunch of that. It's from agility. Um, what else is in this tab? Just yeah, some cute treasure loot from Wildy Slayer 2018, back when that was meta for Rune Pouch. So some nice cosmetic overrides that again are useless. Okay, so tab 9. Tab 9 is just Alks. Yeah, it's going to blow up from Slayer PVM clues. It's empty right now, you could say, because of Alkagility. I did a bunch of Alkagility for 99, and I wanted to build up a big cash stack so I could dump it all in Slayer, as I said. Okay, yeah, so overall, it's time for me to retire from skilling. So no more skilling. And it's just going to be Slayer for the rest of the time. Slayer PVM. I'm going to become a full-time boss clicker. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the bank video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything I missed or if you wanted me to talk about something in detail. Oh, actually, wow, 937 mil. Thought I saw 920 before. Even better. So yeah, bank is pretty solid, and I'm really hoping to push this over 2 bill next year. So I'm gonna try to double the value of the bank next year. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, that's the end of the video.